Hey everybody, this is Collector Dude. This is going to be part 4 of the Mike Deodato art book for Marvel Comics. So we're going to get started on this to show you the artwork. I love this stuff. He's one of my favorite artists right now. But this is his picture of Thor. He's made a change in his artwork over time. He's just grown in how he does his style, but he's always been dynamic. And the power in his pencils and everything, awesome. So I'll turn to this so you can read this. I'll pause it, or you can pause it so you can read it. Bring in the thunder. So I'll zoom in like that. If you can pause it there, you can read that. I'll hold it for a second. Just pause it. Alright, I'm going to move. Okay. Anytime I get to a section like that on any of my videos, I try to hold it for a second, hold it steady, so when you pause it, it won't be blurry or anything. So just pause it here, and you can read that, and then I'll move on. Okay, cool. Now these are some of his pencils here. That's awesome. Look at those buildings and the water. There's this famous paper floating around with his name on it. That's cool. Okay, I'll bring this down here so you can read that. Alrighty. Next page. That's cool. He's standing in the rain there. He's just really good at doing the moody pictures and everything. He said he works at that. Hope this helps any of the artists out there just to get ideas about how you want to do your pages or your layout or something like that. But you can see he studies structure because his hands and everything that he draws, he spends time with drawing, looking at models or different books. Like I used to get Sports Illustrated and stuff like that, and model books and handbooks just to learn how to draw hands, or just draw my own hands, and just to practice on getting better and better at drawing the anatomy, looking in the mirror and stuff. But to get the muscles, I get bodybuilding books when I used to bodybuild a lot, and they were helpful in just learning the muscles and where they are. And then I could, once I learned how to do it really like more as realistic as possible, then I spent time at trying to make it dynamic and doing this outrageous poses and stuff like that. But if you just do outrageous poses without knowing the anatomy, it won't look as good. It just takes time. I know I used to get impatient with myself because I wasn't as good. I get angry, but once I learned how to do it and made myself just sit down. If you're an artist or a writer or whatever it is, you know, if you wanted to actually do it, you know, the movie maker. I got a friend named David Walker. He's really good. He's made several movies now. He wrote comic books for a little bit. He made up characters, but he does his own movies. He's like a young Tyler Perry. And awesome. I got to see him again. I haven't seen him in years, but I see him on Facebook and everything. But he's really good. You got to check him out. And I'm not sure if he has links to any of his movies, or maybe little things on YouTube or not. I've never checked it, but he's on Facebook, and you can see little clips of different things that he's done. David Walker, kind of got like the same name, but a David Walker that's working. I think he's working with Marvel Comics now, but just a different guy. That's funny. Like I said, David or Mike with his paper again. Powerful picture. Okay, go over here and you can pause it here. All right. That's a cool pose. I did one like this too. I had Thor standing with Odin in the background on the throne and Loki standing next to him. This is cool. The helmet, the hat with the bendy horns. If you've seen Armageddon or Thor Ragnarok, you know what that is. That was funny. There's pencils and inks from Thor 493. Like I said, I got to look at some of his books. I've been going to Half Price Books and picking up a lot of his older stuff. And now he's doing Infinity War. I got to pick that up. But just really, I love his artwork. Learn to appreciate the style and everything that he had. There's the power there. Look at the power. Look at the arms and the veins. I like to see him do Conan. And just the monsters that Conan fights. That is really cool. He's good at showing the shadowy faces and everything, just with the teeth in the eyes, and you're like, oh, you get scared. You're like, oh my gosh. I wouldn't want to see that coming at me in a dream or in real life. Pause this. Alrighty. We get, these are some of the pages, it looks like. Wait a minute, I think I did that wrong. Let's go this way. It's over the whole thing. It's a 2-page spread. That's cool. It's calling his hammer. Look at the motion. That looks like that hurt. Get bashed in the head like that. Ow. There's pencils from Thor 493 here. 12 and 13 page. Right, and Thor 491 page 10. So, a color version. Oh, Thor's hair is really long. Okay, we got some more writing. You read that. Pause it. All right. What we got here? Final art for Thor 493. I like to see him. It's kind of like a Spawn cape. I like to see him do that too. I love to see him do some stuff for DC, like Batman or Superman. Oh, it's a big fight scene took place. Okay. Cool. Like you said, this looks like the time he was doing his Elektra stuff. The style of artwork. This, I'm not sure who that is. Enchantress there. Oh. Branch is coming into the house. Nice. Look at that, how the he did the folds and everything, drawing everybody into the picture of them two in bed. Awesome. And we got something over here. Kind of has a Neil Adams feel to it as well. It's an Enchantress montage. That's cool. Thor kept getting a few different type of armors over time. The big chains and everything. This looks like from the 90s. That's cool. Detailed frame. What's this say down here? Pencils and inks from Thor to Thor commission. And pencils and inks from Thor 491, page 6, left, an unused cover, and sketch the journey into mystery 403 as we go on. That's really cool, like a vortex in that cape. And another bendy horned helmet. And torrential rain. Wow. I'd like to own a piece of that artwork. I wonder what he's charging. I have to check and see if he's got a site or something. Mike Deodato art.com or something like that, or if he's on DeviantArt or something. It looks like the pencils, and here we have the inks down here. That's cool. Oh, this is nice. This is a 2-page spread here. It looks like the Hulk, or maybe not. He's got it almost looks like Pitt as well, but I don't think that's it. This is Marvel. And vicious characters coming in. Citadel in the background. Off-world somewhere. And they're coming for Thor and Enchantress. He said he'd do a nice Conan. I can see a bunch of creatures coming after him. Pencils and inks to cover 500. I have to check that out, see if I can find it. I know I talk a lot about mycomicshop.com. I get a lot of stuff off there. You can get stuff off of Midtown Comics and Mile High Comics. But Unknown Comics is like new for me. I got a few books coming in from them. I'll do a video of that, but they got some awesome stuff. It's like the artists do specific stuff just for for that place. Unknown Comics does some awesome covers. You know, I went to their site and ordered a few things just recently. A new Deathstroke cover and a new Batman one. So I got other ones coming. I'll show a video of them. But see, this is where he did Elektra. I got a few books of that. I found those at half-price books as well for $1. This beautiful artwork. I'm going to be doing some flip-throughs for that. But just the power. And the impossible builds. Look at that. The build like that. And the legs and everything. It's awesome. But just for comic book stuff like that, just to show the power, the waistline, and the folds and everything, it just shows power. But for somebody to be built like that would almost be impossible. Kind of like the Barbie dolls. They got to kind of come. Those Barbie dolls are built like impossibly built. But I think they try to make some realistic Barbies and everything. I'm not sure how well they sold, but it looks awesome. I mean, just to show power, it's really cool. Him and when he did She-Hulk as well. But hopefully you can read that. Then I'll go down a little bit further here. Read that. And then down to the bottom here. So it looks like he did lectures 1 through 20. So I gotta have to look through those. In November 96 to June 98. So be something to look for. I got number 1. I said I'm sure I can find them on those sites, but I like to find them like at half price books. It's just cool to look for them. And like I said, I'm gonna do flip throughs for them so I can read them. That helps me with a lot of my. I did a few other videos where I did flip throughs, and I read the book like Spider-Geddon. I want to do some more of those videos. I've been reading the stories, which helps me read the books. I'm not sure if people like that or not, but like I said, it's just for me. If you don't like to read them, or if you don't like me reading it and everything, you can let me know, and I'll just do flip throughs like this or something. Just show the artwork, and you can read it yourself. Because that's a good story. I like the Inheritors and everything, and what's going on with Spider-Geddon right now. I have all the way up to what is it, Spider-Geddon 0, and I got the new latest Spectacular Spider-Man. So I can continue the story. I'm going to get all the tie-ins to that. I didn't do that with Spider-Verse, but I'm going to get all the tie-ins to that because I'm looking forward to reading that. I'll do flip-throughs for those. I got Spider-Geddon 0 and Spider-Geddon 1. I love that PS4 costume. I didn't like it at first. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gaudy. But it's grown on me. I love it. The red, white, and blue colors. Everything. And then they got the connecting covers too as well. And I didn't get those, so I'm going to try to get them, if I can get them in back order or something like that. Or I can get some way I can go order them again from off a site or something. Or maybe I'll even find them, which I found some new books already, Captain America and Century at half price books. It's amazing, people trade stuff in really quick. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that small waist. That black background's awesome. Ooh, I would not want to be on the receiving end. Hope they do another Elektra movie. The one with Jennifer Garner wasn't totally terrible, because I loved Jennifer Garner. She was popular back then, so beautiful. She played an awesome part, but just the way they handled the character and how they did certain things and everything. Just, I don't know. And then Ben Affleck as Daredevil wasn't the greatest. It's kind of like with dude playing Green Lantern. It just wasn't his part. He plays a better Deadpool. But I loved her, Jennifer Garner. I loved her in Alias, the TV show. She was awesome in that. Hopefully they'll find another girl that can play Elektra. And I still have yet to see her. I have to watch the rest of Daredevil. There's so many different shows on. I haven't seen her in the new Daredevil Netflix series, and they got season 3 out already, so I have to check it out. I loved the dude playing Punisher. He was in Walking Dead, but I watched the whole Punisher series. That me and my girlfriend watched that, and we loved it. And I'm not sure. I think season 2 is coming out soon. And then I hear though that they're going to be stopping. No more series for Luke Cage or Iron Fist. I watched those, but I liked Luke Cage and Iron Fist, but I don't know why they're stopping them. Unless, I don't know, you could like them, but if it's not for everybody and they're not making enough money, I guess that dictates whether they're going to continue to keep making them or not. So, but always have the reruns. And hopefully they'll do more Punisher. Though I'm not sure how that was taken. I like that, the action and everything. And Kingpin, he was good. At first I didn't really like him. He seemed like kind of soft and just too troubled and stuff like that. What, not in total control, but that's how they chose to write him. Hopefully he'll get better. I mean, the actor is awesome. I love him in other stuff. Let's see. Pencils from Elektra 14, page 1. Cool. Action, action, action. Who is this ninja type guy? Elektra coming to the rescue. Pencils from Elektra 14. Like I said, I have to look back, see if I can find these issues, everything, because I didn't collect all of his stuff back then. I mean, I liked some of the stuff he did with Wonder Woman as well. Paul Galassi, great artist. Action, action, action. Chains are popular in comic books, just the look of them. That's a big dude. Wow. Let's see if I can get this so you can read this here. I'll get as close as I can, and you can. Okay, there we go. You can pause it here and read that. All right, I'm gonna move on. I like how he does it. Like, it's kind of like an abstract type thing. He doesn't do the line work. He just does the blacks. Scott McDaniel does that too. He's awesome at it. Which is cool. Here, look at this real quick. You see, here's the pencils he did here. He showed like the X's and everything like that, where the black's going to be. And then you can see where he just left the whites. Did enough where you could see edges on stuff. But no, I remember doing this in college when I went to college in my area, and just working on abstract and stuff without line work, and just using solid blacks and solid white, and how you worked on it on the page in art classes. But art from Heroes and Villains, the William Mesler Loeb Benefit Sketchbook. Tomorrow's Publishing. I have to check that out, because I like Tomorrow's Publishing with their Jack Kirby collectors, which I want to do flip-throughs for those as well. I have so many books I want to do the flip-throughs for. Hopefully you guys enjoy those. If you don't get the books, everything like that, I encourage you to buy the books. When you flip through them, you'll see, when I do the flip-throughs, you'll see them and like them. You can hopefully you pause that and you can read that. And here I go, Ryan Reynolds. I don't know why his name slipped my mind when he did Green Lantern. I watched it again recently, like on a lazy Sunday or Saturday or something like that, when you're not doing anything. The movie wasn't terrible, but and the special effects were awesome. And the dude that plays Sinestro, I liked him. He's a villain, like when he was in Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. But I wish they would have done it a different storyline or something like that. And all the different characters were good and stuff, but it's just Angela Jolie, beautiful. But like I said, it's a good movie to watch. When you watch it again, you go, maybe it wasn't that bad. But hopefully they'll do it again with a better pick for Green Lantern, and it'll be something that is stupendous and awesome and everything. Like I said, DC seems to be like just not doing as well as Marvel is with their movie scenes and stuff. But hopefully they'll come back and they'll get it together. This is his Hulk, and I picked up this first issue that he did. It was like pencils and inks from Incredible Hulk 447. I bought this. I think this was his first Hulk endeavor when he did this. Look at it, the muscles and everything, the face, just the rage. It's like, wow. Now here, like I said, I picked it up at Half Price Books. Meeting the Monster. Okay, I'll move this in here, and hopefully you can pause that there and read that. Alright, I'm going to move on. And then read the bottom half here. All right. And he did some really cool, awesome Hulk covers. And the way the colors did stuff, look how beautiful that is. Just the paint. Illustrator, what did they use? Photoshop, Illustrator, something like that. Cool, and the glow. And just like, look how moody that is. It's kind of like the Immortal Hulk that's out now. Moody, it's awesome. If you're not reading Immortal Hulk, you gotta read it. I read the first few issues. I'm behind by about 3 issues, but I gotta read that. I'm gonna do a flip through of that too. It's just so beautiful. And it's spooky too, which is what the writer's trying to get, and he achieved it. And the coloring and everything, the muted colors are just like this. And interior art for Incredible Hulk 52, and pencils for Incredible Hulk 451 here. Just that. He's in the water. He's bubbling. He's in the sauna. Too hot in the hot tub. You know, Eddie Murphy doing James Brown. Okay, what we got here? Just the hands. Power stance. Okay, I'll try to do this good so you can read this. Let's see where I can stop this. Okay, if you can read that, that'll work right there. Pause that. Try to get the whole paragraph in. Alrighty, move on. Okay, try to pause that there. Alright, I'm gonna move on. And that there. Okay. Now this shows, let's see, unpublished audition sample for Incredible Hulk above left, and above right, pencils and inks to Incredible Hulk 25 711 variant cover. Whoa. And right variant cover sketches. And the left facing page was the Incredible Hulk 449 cover. That was that right there. So this is the unpublished unpublished audition. I'd say it looks like a Bernie Wrightson type thing. I'd say he did really good. Wow. Is that Silver Surfer? See, look how he does the darks and the light. His lighting is beautiful. It's awesome how he does it. Hulk versus Thing. It's cool how he got his name. He finds a way to put his name in something different. And these are the breakdowns he had for it. Here we go with some more breakdowns. We got here, look at the beautiful coloring and lighting. Just the structure. Look at that mouth. Iron Man, wow. Here's his name down there on the paper again, that's cool. And this was really nice too. An unpublished oil painting, it says. That's cool. That would be like on some of the magazines they used to do, the old Hulk stories. They do a cover like that on it. That is beautiful. Look at how he shades the face and the head and everything. I'd like to see an animated version of something like that. It's more realistic proportions like in the movie, but that's impressive and nice. We got a Hulk commission over here. So, Juggernaut, Thor, Captain America, and Iron Fist there. Who's that? Wolverine down there. Against the Hulk. Gosh, that's awesome. That's an awesome pose. Now we'll do this. Hopefully you can read this. Try to get it all in there. Okay, you can pause it here. Alrighty. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, I'm going to get back. I'm going to try to finish this book soon because it's different parts and it takes a lot of parts to get through it, but I want to have you appreciate all the artwork that you're looking at because it's just beautiful. But thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Let's like and subscribe. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like, and give me some advice or some pointers or something like that. But let me know if you guys are reading, if you like Mike Deodato's artwork and what you guys are reading, if you like Infinity War as well. But thank you for watching again. Collected Dude out.